2019 started with one of the most beautiful sunsets of my life.
Could be looking at you.
I then went back to school and pledged a frat. Wow, 2019 already off to a crazy start. Winter quarter was spent running around Westwood, making music videos, and going completely insane in Hundred Fireside Lounge. It was a sleepless quarter, and my Google Calendar has never looked so full. Along the way, I officially changed my major, started making more YouTube videos, learned a lot about myself, traded a paperclip for this beanbag, and most importantly, made some of the best of friends. After a Friday night final, I hopped on a plane to North Carolina, baby, to have a lit spring break. We gardened, listened to Country Roads Take Me Home on repeat, slept on mattresses in a church basketball court, and learned about the countless intersectionalities of environmental justice, especially in the South. I had the best time ever bonding with everyone, enjoying nature and this beautiful scenery that I'm not used to, and taking time to reflect and think about issues larger than my own life. Now back to school. Spring quarter of my sophomore year was so fun. I went to concerts, I went kayaking in San Diego, went camping in Death Valley, visited friends in Santa Barbara, enjoyed being an official frat star, and after an exhausting winter quarter, spring was just one big party.
Guess you gotta chase that ghost. Heard you bought some land in Mexico. And I said, way to go.
The quarter ended with a classic Jan Step picnic and an end of quarter recap Instagram post with emo vibes because this was the end of my second year in college. They grow up so fast. After finishing finals, I hopped on another plane to Firenze. Okay, yes, abroad changed my life, and I will keep talking about it forever.
Every time I see you in the world, you always step to my girl.
It was the summer of my Tumblr girl dreams, and I got to check so many things off of my bucket list. Here's a quick recap. I lived in a dreamy apartment, rode in a gondola, ate gelato every day, rode a bike and a boat in Amsterdam, drank margaritas every Monday, swam in Lake Como, went wine tasting in the rain and almost missed our bus, watched the sunset in Amalfi, saw the Leaning Tower of Pisa and obviously had a photo shoot, ran through a field of sunflowers, climbed to the top of Duomo, and learned Italian along the way. Ciao. There were some lows, but so many more highs, and living in Italy was a dream come true. After moving out of my beautiful apartment, I embarked on a 3-week backpacking trip with my roommate Anna. We went to Paris, the Swiss Alps, and a bunch of Croatian islands, and traveled by plane, boat, foot, but mostly bus. We took a 21-hour bus from Interlaken to Split and a 15-hour bus from Split to Florence, but at least I can say I've crossed the Slovakian border. Anyways, bus struggles aside, we also had heavy backpack struggles and snoring men in hostel struggles, but when every day is your own to do whatever the heck you want, it's all worth it. Some highlights include seeing the Eiffel Tower sparkle, seeing why Louis XIV got guillotined, climbing up the Eiffel Tower, paragliding in the Swiss Alps, hiking in the Swiss Alps, simply just being in the Swiss Alps, swimming at the Kirke waterfalls, boating in some blue-ass water, twice, and just having the greatest time ever.
Would laugh when they saw us together, but they didn't know how to dress for the weather. I could still see them there huddled on Astor, snow falling slow to the sound of the master. The gloves are off, the wisdom teeth are out. What you on about? I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. I'm stronger now. I'm ready for the house.
And with a final walk around Florence, a dinner for one, and literally the worst flight home, the best summer ever came to an end. And thus began the shit show that was fall quarter. As with everything, there were highs and lows, so let's start with the lows. First, I was taking 4 classes, one of which was Java, which I was literally failing at one point. These classes wrecked me, and I was constantly sleep deprived and having mental breakdowns. I also just moved into my first apartment, and meal prep was not going too well. And after standing in hours of mosh pits, this dude came out at Camp Flog Gnaw instead of Frank Ocean. Even though I was drowning in my studies most of the quarter, there were some highs. I had a lot of fun at retreat in Big Bear, went to Halloween Horror Nights for the first time and didn't cry, started an internship, turned 20 on Thanksgiving, and made this shirt. This is probably my hardest quarter at UCLA, but ya girls survived. After hearing all about my summer adventures, my parents decided they wanted to visit for themselves, and I was blessed with another trip to Europe for winter break. I was so lucky to be able to go back and show my family all of my favorite spots and explore new ones. First, we flew into Paris and visited my mom's uncle in Lille. From there, we road tripped to Bruges and ate a Belgian waffle in Belgium and rode a boat. Back in Paris, we saw the Mona Lisa, admired the Eiffel Tower, saw the Sainte-Chapelle and the Arc de Triomphe, ate some snails and some delicious macaroons. Then bopped on over to Cinque Terre and was greeted with this view. Sheesh. We explored the 5 towns, got some bomb focaccia, saw this cute doggo, and even ate at a Michelin star restaurant. How fancy. Then we went to Florence, my beautiful city, where it was a lot colder and more festive than in the summer. We visited my old apartment and school, ate a lot of gelato, this time with gloves, climbed Duomo, ate more delicious food, and listened to some beautiful live music. Finally, we flew to Barcelona, where my family and I took a couple shots of limoncello, or at least tried to.
2020. Wow, throwing it back like a pro.
And I ended the best year ever with Justin and Crystal on a little balcony with party hats. I like to pretend my life is a movie, and if it actually was, 2019 would have won an Oscar. It was a beautiful, beautiful year that I will always love to reminisce about.
Found your mama.